Hi everyone, good evening. It's Wednesday. Thank you so much, guys, for all the support that I've been receiving. I've had people writing about how important it is for them to hear other people's stories. So tonight we have a very special guest, Gabriel. He's such a light that you guys are gonna love him if you don't love him already like I do.
Baby! Hi, mi amor! Look at this! You guys! Full production! What is
I
this?
give you. This is my cup. I have to measure what I'm drinking tonight because
Oh
I
my
have work
god!
tomorrow. Let's
Yes.
calm the party down. I had to start with the intro because you know me. I like to enter that motherfucker.
Can you show me? Please show us. Please, 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 please,
This
please.
is my production room.
And then you have an On Your Feet record right
And then I
there.
put on your feet for this moment. The Miami vibe.
I am loving this
Summer.
right now. Your outfit, your...
That's
How are
okay.
you, mi amor?
I'm
How are you
good.
doing with this coronavirus?
I'm living my life as you see. You know, this virus is not gonna
Of
stop
course.
me.
Of course.
It's not gonna stop from me being who I am. Listen,
I am
I have
upset.
another set of lights, and I had the disco lights up there. It's just I don't want to raise my electricity bill because I already spent my stimulus check. That check came in today at 9 o'clock, and it left by 11. So don't mind
Okay,
me. I'm going to be putting on another look. So
perfect.
just let me get
You
undressed for
know.
a little bit.
Okay, no worries.
I'm from New Jersey. I'm There's a small town right up the street from here. It's called Hamilton, and it's known for the blueberry capital of New Jersey and basically of the world. I don't know where I was born. My mom told me a lot of things. She told me I was Cambodian at one time.
Not Cambodia.
I don't know my biological father, but my mother and her side that I know of, 100% Puerto Rican. But I'm about to do those DNA tests to see where I'm really from, just so I
Okay.
can embody that. Maybe I'm Cuban.
That body, that ass. So, what made you start dancing?
I started dancing, yeah, 2001, right after 9/11. I was too young. I didn't know what was really going on. I knew something bad happened. I was into art. I played sports. I was really trying to be like my older brother. I have an older brother, but I was like not into dance at first. And then here in Hamilton, where I live, I would walk past this dance studio called Paul Morris Dance Explosion, and I would walk past it day by day, and I would hear music, and I would be like, "Oh, I want to dance," and I just knew I couldn't ask my mom because she couldn't afford it.
Okay.
So every day I will walk past it, especially on Thursdays, because Thursdays was hip hop night.
Okay.
So I was outside the glass, like the door, and as a little kid, at the door watching the dancers dance on hip hop at like 7 o'clock. And this guy named Thomas, black guy, older, maybe like viejo, and he says, "Oh, are you taking class?" And I was like, "No, I don't have money." And he was like, "Oh, come in, come in. I'll pay for your class." He paid for my class, and then he paid for the whole month for the studio every Thursday, and I never saw him again.
What, really? You
Mm-hmm.
see, there's good souls. There's
He
like
was
I've
he was. I always remember the story because I was like, that was an angel giving me a path of where I should
yeah.
go.
Did you went to school for dance after that?
I did, but as a minor, so I didn't really. I did my training in college.
Okay.
So I was dancing before that, like talent shows, like parades, anything I can get my hands on. So Emily, she did ballroom, and she was like in commercials on the newspaper. So I really gravitate to her because it was like entertainment. And she taught me. I watched her do ballroom, and then I really didn't really get really good until I got to
You
until
did.
I had Shani as my partner. Hi.
Hi, how are you,
Am I
my
in
love?
the screen yet? Oh, my
Yes, you
hair looks
are.
crazy right now.
So you went to New York to audition for On Your Feet.
I
Or
did audition when it first came out, like, you know, when we all heard about it.
Yeah.
And I auditioned. I didn't get it. I go back. I met Hector and Natalie because they were holding an audition. And I remember the one, there was like a dance move where the guys had to go, boom.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the beginning when the boys are dancing, like the row. That was like the first and second audition. And then I started meeting everyone. And then everyone's getting booked around me. Everyone I knew, you know. And I did the promo. Cast right before that ended. But then like a year later, I didn't hear anything. I auditioned for the tour. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to, if it has another one, I'll keep going. I just keep going. Because I knew when I saw this show and what it stood for, I was like, yo, I have to. Like that opening scene of the lights and then the black and cloud curtains, that opening was everything. And when I saw that the first time, and then like the second time, I never got tired of it. So I knew I wanted to be in the show, and I got it. They called me.
You did.
They called me.
I remember when I met you, we were in Detroit, right? But we didn't have a good experience in Detroit.
I heard
the theater. The show was a disaster because the theater was too small and the show didn't fit on stage. Walkthrough was insane. Danny Burgos had surgery for his appendix.
It was like everyone was out. Shadi was there.
Shadi got her shoulder dislocated. It was crazy. I remember it was like haunted. So what are you doing now? Where are you applying?
I'm applying the glue and glitter and I mix it. And what I'm going to do is do one layer, let it dry, and then I go to another layer to make it really thick. But I don't come up with it. I just freestyle.
Okay.
You know? So I usually do this when I go out with me and Michael when we serve looks, which you saw some of them on the tour and still on Instagram.
How was the feeling the first time you went on?
I remember Natalie telling me, like, and Michelle telling me to remember that moment. Remember the first time you go out and the last when the curtain's closing, and I would never forget it. So in Kansas City is where I was on for one day, like a two show day, and I would never forget it. I was like tearing up. It was amazing that I was sharing the stage with so much talent, a show that I didn't give up on. Like I was like, I know I can't sing that well. And I know I'm not an authentic Latin dancer.
What are you talking
about? But bitch, I can learn. I can learn.
You are.
I can.
You have that flavor, baby.
But I'm not. I have flavor because I know how to pick up rhythm. But I don't say I'm a Latin dancer. You know, like that's not my thing. But I would learn. I would do whatever you tell me to. You guys really brought that out of me because it was just like anything I did, you guys were like, yes. You know, there was no judgment zone. There was no like cattiness at first. There's no judgment. You know what I'm saying? Like everyone embraced me. Like family. I can go to auditions not being nervous, scared. I'm just going to be myself. And if you like it, book me. If you don't, book me.
That's the feeling. Yes, that's what we have to keep in mind.
If you don't like me, still book me. I didn't know that advice. I didn't have anyone to structure me through auditions or from how this works, this entertainment. So I really had to learn by myself. And that's great. But if you can have a friend to help guide you or go through it with you and you guys find things out and how to work the system of auditions and like just relax. And it takes a while. I mean, you should be nervous. It's an audition. I mean, that's our life. That's what we do. But you should start learning fast and be around people that can motivate you to not be nervous and just be yourself. I wish I had that, but I'm glad I learned it with good people like you to be around. And now I can just showcase that audition. It's like,
how are you so authentic?
¿Qué? I think it's because when I was being raised from my mom, my brother, and people I was around playing sports, I was really in the closet. I didn't come out until 2009, 2010. That was only like 9-10 years ago. It's not that long, you know, especially me going through college, me trying to hustle and grind outside of college. I was still hidden. And then I think over years, ever since I came out, over one layer at a time, you know, I was peeling off. It gets tiring to hide or to be closed in. I wasn't hiding anymore for 10 years. I was still just being myself, but I wasn't being authentic. It takes time. But again, if you're around people that can just love you for who you are, it's good to surround yourself with someone. You know, especially like I have Michael. Michael does the same thing that I fucking do. Okay. John Smith and Pocahontas. Okay. Experience like a rejection. I'm gonna say yes and no. Yes, because I know it was there, but no, because I refuse to acknowledge it. I just like I don't want trouble, and with the world going on with some crazy, I feel like so many people are tense. So I just put on my boy look, like, hey, what's up? You know, I don't go, hey girl. I don't do that all the time. That's not 24 hours a day. No. I have who this is me. But I'd like to turn looks and be like, yes, because I love it. I love making people smile. I love making people laugh.
How would be your perfect day?
On the beach with a drink in a thong. Ooh, ooh, with some Jennifer Lopez music or something, you know, like this. My mom, when I was a little kid, she got this little puppy and she brought it home, and it was a Rottweiler, and she wanted me to name it, and I named it Rocky because at the time I was little and I was watching the Rocky movie, and my mom's named me Macho as my nickname, so I always thought I was a wrestler, so I thought I was Rocky, and then I was like, oh, my dog's gonna be named Rocky, and then Rocky became my childhood friend that got me through a lot of things. I want to, like, if I had a bad day, I want you to be like, let's go out. Let's go out and dance it out. It just makes me like, you know what? It's not worth it to be stressed over it, honey.
Yeah, I know.
It's not worth it.
Now.
Dressing up like a girl and wearing heels.
If you have to pick a spy name, what it would be?
I already know this. Like Laura Croft. I want to be Laura Croft because she's a bad girl. You know, in those video games, she be doing all those types of tricks. That's my name, Laura. Or it could be Migdalia, who's my mom's name because I just like Migdalia. Midgie. Hey, Midgie. Come here, Dalia. Come here, Midgie. What, a dream I never said out loud? You want to say it out loud? I wish I could see my stepdad one more time because he did pass away. We had that talk.
How do you feel about being part of a show that was saying lines like, this is what an American looks like I'm representing for who you are?
I took those lines more because I don't ever see different colors. You know what I'm saying? I don't see, I'm an American, he's not, he's American, I'm not. Accepting equality all over. Like, this is what American looks like. No, this is what American looks like, but this is what humans look like, and we're all the same. We're equal. You're human, I'm human, we're doing the same other thing. So don't discredit me, you know? Don't treat me lower than you. Like, you started the same way I started. Out of someone's belly. Okay? Yep. So my mom raised me really well. She beat me when I needed to be beaten. She taught me what I need to be taught, like how to be a man. She's special. I love her. I love her more that she has opened up in it. You know, now we can go back to my mom. She wasn't okay with it. I didn't tell her. My brother told her out of hate. He was mad at me. He told my mom that I was gay, and I was mad at him, and I was mad at her. And then I was like, I'm not mad. And then she was still mad at me, and I was like, I don't have to live with you. So I wasn't living with her. I was on my own by then. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how Latin mothers can be sometimes. She has grown to love me, and now people say I'm like her, but I say that's all wrong. I feel like she was a strict Latin mother that was like, I have to work, I have to make money, I have to take care of my family. Now she's like all fun and lovey-dovey because I think it's because of me. I showed her that she doesn't have to take care of me anymore, and she can be herself. She can do whatever she wants, and she is now, you know. I'll be J-Lo's secretary, girl. Not my answer. Can I change my answer? Can I change?
Yeah,
Can I
of course.
change my answer? No, I went to school to be a social worker. I got a BA in my criminal justice, so I would do something to help families or help children. I wouldn't be dancing, probably. I'm dancing now, so you can't take it out.
Oh my God, I love the outfit.
Right there.
You're giving me some Tropicana style with the little thing in the back. Yes.
If you, like I said, I keep on saying that, as long as you have people around you, like friends, family, no matter what, just surround yourself with good people.
Mm-hmm.
People that believe in you or trust you and want to just be there for you. Don't just, no negative, all positive.
How's your feeling how the world is going to be?
I have a really strong feeling this might go longer, just to make sure we're all safe as humans in this country. So I'm just trying to prepare myself.
Yeah, I can see that.
I don't want to be negative. I just try to be honest, with myself. Where I live, I need to be honest. I don't live in New York City, and if New York City is not going to open like that, people are not going to be trustworthy of other people. It's not going to be the same anymore. That's all we do this. We're doing this to try to motivate each other and be better at doing things. Like, you're doing all these, and I was like, yes, you better have your own radio show, TV show, novela. You better put me on that.
Yes, of course. You're such an inspiration for everyone. Just seeing you right now, standing there in my screen with this outfit and giving me so much joy. Oh my God, what is that?
It's a scrap. I work on scrapbooks.
Oh, I still have the pictures that you printed for me. I need to do that. See? You're amazing. Thank you, Gabe. Thank you so much for being so beautiful.